Join me on my first visit of the year to Monticello Antique Marketplace. My mom was in town and we ventured out shopping on a Saturday. The mall was so busy, and so was the cafe when we arrived in the early afternoon. We managed to snag the end of a large table to enjoy our much-loved bistro tuna sandwich, and then got to looking at everything. It's the middle of winter, and I enjoy the cold season, but also appreciate the glimpses into spring, starting with the first burst of color in this floral painting. There's a reason blue and white is such a classic choice. There's something so fresh and bright about this color combo. I know I'm always drawn to it. With this salt and pepper shaker set, I started thinking about all the blue and white pieces I've seen over the years, and how fun a kitchen would look with all of them together. I was instantly in love with this large ceramic tile. It would just be a lovely and interesting piece of wall decor mixed in with framed art. The Noble Vintage booth always has great mirrors, and this one is no exception. Before I could look closer at it, my mom called me away to check out a cute cabinet. I was also instantly enamored with this huge vintage ledger. The heading on the pages read Cars, and most of them had at least one entry. I couldn't quite figure out what was being recorded, but there were also newspaper clippings from pre-World War II. The pages were dated early 1930s. Fascinating, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it. The price was very reasonable at $35, but I had to think about it. My mom called me over to this booth to check out the great collection of stoneware crocks. I loved them all, especially the lidded one. I actually found a 2-gallon crock similar to these two large ones at the October Rose City Vintage Market show, and I'm so happy with it. I love the maple leaf design. A rainbow of velvety ribbons. I loved all of these colors. These periwinkle lady lamps were so pretty, but I am on the lookout for larger lamps. However, I can't resist admiring the unique Art Deco styles and colors. This tray is not vintage, but I adore any color sample palette. Plus, it was right near the rainbow wall of glass that is a constant fixture of colorful delight. Of course, this bright tulip quilt caught my eye. It was in lovely condition and priced so well at $98. And from winter to spring, what a fun and sweet painting. Another beautiful Art Deco lamp. And here's my one purchase of the day, a little bag of 4 apple ornaments. Just the amount I needed to complete my apple basket display. At the end of our shopping visit, I went back to take another look at the large vintage ledger. I decided not to get it, first because it was so massive and heavy. Using it for journals would require it to be sized and cut down a lot. I already have several ledgers, some almost as large, and they're a bit cumbersome to work with. And secondly, I'm also trying to stick to my thrift wish list and resolution. If I falter a bit, I want it to be for something fantastic. In other news, here's the only napkin holder I came across on this visit, and it's not quite the style or size I want. I think this little item will be the hardest to find this year. And finally, on the way out, I noticed this great cupboard at the entrance that I had missed upon arrival when all I could think about was lunch. I thought it was beautiful and the price was amazing at $2.95. It isn't quite the style or size I need for my room, but wow, for the right space, it's such a great piece. I hope it finds a good home.